Ladies and gents, welcome back. This is a follow-up to yesterday's video. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Please check out that in its entirety before you probably won't get all the reference to what's going on. I'm not going to go too in-depth with this video here, but this is to do with Rachel Gilmore, who is a reporter for Global News. She's a TikTok host. She's well known and mocked in the online space because of her style of reporting. Her style of reporting is very much tabloid-esque. She doesn't really dig for truth. She just has a narrative, and it's all about how to put that narrative out there as quick as possible and it's very, very, very politically driven. Now, after the report from yesterday, she was attacked online by a lot of people. And sure, some people were attacking her in an awful way. And I'd like to say right now, don't contact people that I report about. Please do not contact people directly. Don't send them hate messages. I mean, if you see something that they post online, you can reply to it, but please don't be hateful. Please be respectful, even if they're being vitriolic themselves. I would suggest, though, if you disagree with her type of reporting, contact Global. Contact them and say you disagree with the reporting that you have out there. I don't know how far that'll go, but that's probably a better avenue for that, or possibly contact your local MP and say, I don't want you support. I don't want tax dollars going towards this. But of course, what does she do? She's doubled down and she's playing the victim card. And this is a video that she's put out yesterday. I'm done. Free press is under attack. We won't be silenced, but we need you to stand up for us. And I'll just break this down here.
I'm a female reporter and I have been receiving death threats for months now. My DMs, my replies on Twitter, my emails, this is what they look like every day. And it's not.
So first and foremost, I don't respect anyone that wants to put out horrible threats and things like that. Please don't do this. It's just, if anything, this is fueling the narrative that she wants. She wants the narrative of, oh, look at me, I'm being threatened for I'm just doing journalism. I'm just journalism's. And sorry, but what she's doing is not journalism. It's tabloid-esque, and well, she's we saw the case with James Topp, where he's contacted lawyers to actually go after what was said from her because of the slanderous or libelous way she went about that. Now, this is coming from a publication who's supposed to be a well-known publication in Canada, and it's sad to watch.
Not just me. People are targeting female and especially women of color journalists, trying to silence our voices.
Now, so this is not true. What's happening is there's a backlash due to the type of reporting that's being put out by her and a handful of others. There isn't a giant backlash against. There are many women in the industry of news, and they're not all seeing this backlash. A lot of the backlash is due to, again, the slanderous, the libel, this type of journalism in quotes. Where, I mean, we all saw how she represented the Freedom Convoy at the time, and then even afterwards. So it's this is where the backlash is coming from. And again, I don't condone anyone sending nasty emails or anything like that, but this is, you need to understand this for context here.
Myself and my colleagues Erica and Saba have been on the receiving end of these for months, and we've reported it to the police, and so far nothing has happened. Meanwhile, we've been told that our photos were plastered to the wall of a garage and they were deciding which one of us they wanted to kill. And we're told that we're being stalked, and I don't feel safe leaving my house anymore. Every day it's like this. Every day. When right-wing influencers talk about me.
So here she is blaming Viva Fry directly for what other people are saying about her. We don't know the context of any of these. But again, like I said, if people are sending these threatening things, now obviously police have been contacted. The police, if they haven't done anything, I'm assuming that there hasn't been a credible threat. But again, not condoning any of that kind of behavior. If you have a problem with her reporting, take it up with take it up with her boss. Take it up with Global News themselves, and take it up with your local MP, because again, the government is funding this stuff.
I get another one. There is racist, misogynistic, disgusting, and threatening language in all of them. And our only crime is doing journalism.
Well, it's not a crime to do journalism. It's also not a crime to say your opinion on the internet. But it is. It can be in the eyes of civil law not good to slander people, and it'll ultimately be up to a court of law to determine whether what she has said is or is not slander. So I'm just anybody says, well, I made an affirmative statement there. No, that's not true. But I'm sorry, what you've been doing is not journalism. It's a form of entertainment, I suppose, but I wouldn't call it journalism. Journalism is usually trying to get to the bottom of a subject, getting to the truth of it. What you've been putting out is tantamount to inciting hatred towards a group of individuals, and I definitely don't respect that.
Free press is under attack, and people need to pay attention and do something about it, or one of us will get killed.
Okay, so if the hyperbole, of course. Now, free press is not under attack when it comes to where her standpoint. Free press is funded by the government. Let's not forget that. That's where the funding comes from. And well, this came after she put out a piece joking a bit about it at a conference where she was saying she was being attacked. It was a conference that was hosted with people like Marco Mendicino was out there. So this is it's hard to call yourself a minority in a situation when you're held up by the powers that be. But she did put this out there. It seemed like a bit of a cry for help.
And then the last thing I'll say is I have never been so goddamn grateful for Zoloft. And I think that we should all be really open about that. And then
well, I mean, you be open about that with your therapist, and I feel bad for this young lady. She's out there, and she came from a position of trying to put herself out there and be a reporter. She was encouraged, egged on probably by the results she was getting from vitriolic type reporting, and well, it's a downward spiral. Now she's in, it seems, meltdown mode. Again, I'm not encouraging people to go over and send her hateful messages. Maybe even go over and send her a hey, I hope you get well message. But please stop with the vitriolic stuff in your in your messaging. It's not helping, and I hope that at some point we can bring back this divide that we have going on in Canada. But sending people hateful messages is not a good way about it, but also encouraging people to hate a particular class in society is not the best way about it either. So hopefully she reels it back. Hopefully she comes to her senses about this, and hopefully we all end up coming back together as a nation here, because it's just gone too far. Anyway, leave a comment in the comment section down below. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on this morning. Let me know what you think. Is she deserving of it? Oh, obviously nobody's deserving of threatening messages, but it kind of is the internet, and this is how things are. But yeah, file police reports if that is the case, and they'll investigate that kind of thing. Anyway, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this. If this is if you've been watching a few of these videos and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, now's the time to do so. We got Bill C-11 coming through pretty soon. We're not sure if that's gonna go through, but I know recommendeds are going to be really difficult to find the content that you like. So if you subscribe to the channel, that'll definitely help in the future when the censorious laws come into our country, to find my content and other content like this That's definitely the way forward. Moving forward, make sure you check your subscription feeds, not just the normal feed after that legislation goes through. But I digress. Anyway, leave a comment in the comment section down below. We'll see you in the next one. Keep on trucking.